Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick and today we are going to be checking out Knytt. This is a very popular, fairly often requested game in the last little bit, so I thought I would go ahead and just cover this one right now. This is by Nicholas Nygren, aka Niflis, who made such games as Within a Deep Forest and Night Sky, both games that I've covered and enjoyed on the channel. And for whatever reason I just happened to have avoided this one. But I do know a couple of things about it. It's like a side-scrolling expandable adventure, and there's a bit of a modding community around it. And also, most recently, a version of this, like a spiritual successor, ended up on Steam Greenlight. So hopefully is accruing lots and lots of upvotes. So I'm just going to get right into things right now, because I know you hate when I linger on the menus too much. So we're going to check out what Knytt is about. Let's move around using left and right arrow keys, jump pressing S. We can do this. So we play as some sort of a mousy-looking little guy, it appears. He seems to be able to crawl up walls, which is always a nice feature. It's a strange-looking little guy. I can't quite make out what's up with him. He looks like his midsection is, like, folded in on itself. But he scampers around pretty nicely, so that's good. So you stand next to a wall, press up arrow to climb it. I already figured that out. Oh, and we need to use S to jump, not up. That's why I just fell right there. Position yourself here, hit S, then quickly press left. Okay, so we're doing sort of like a pseudo wall jump. There we go. Save your game off and stand here, press the down arrow. So there's some lovely music playing in the background, definitely got my attention. And I quite like the aesthetic here. There's like these little glowing neon tiles everywhere, which is nice. It's fairly minimalistic. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going super far out on a limb in this presentation-wise so far, but, you know, things are probably a bit different when we get to the actual game. You hold the A key, you see a direction of the nearest item, which you need to pick up. Press Q, shows the items you've not yet collected. Oh, that's cool. So it actually draws a little light beam from you. That's nice. And there are items that we need to go find, so very nice. That's the end of the tutorial. That was fairly short. I like short tutorials. And it doesn't look like I can go anywhere else. So, I guess that leaves us to start a new game. So what's going on with this? We've got all kinds of weird, like, odd animal-bottomed people. Like, there's a fish person, some sort of like a bat, maybe? Very weird. Alright, we've got some aliens. Whoa. That's probably bad. He's got red eyes. That means he's inherently evil. And just like that, we're never going to be on our planet again, perhaps. I don't know why they wanted me. It looks like Kirby flying that UFO. I can't control this, right? No. Oh, that's going to be a problematic situation. So I haven't decided if we like this alien yet. If we don't like him, then good for that asteroid for kicking him out of the sky. But if we do like him, or if we like our protagonist... Oh, what is he, a Pac-Man ghost? Kind of looks that way. So our first object is up there somewhere. Let us do some exploring, because I believe that is the heart of this game. It's one of those... I don't know, maybe open world is not the right word, but it is, like, definitely expandable or explorable to some extent. And we're going to see if maybe there are some Metroidvania elements. Obviously getting, like, that Super Mario World or even Super Mario Bros. 3 vibe from, like, the overlapping walls. That, pattern on the platforms also is reminding me a little bit of, The Clown Who Wanted Everything. Although it's probably, the influences probably went in the other direction, actually. That was a little bit of a poor jump. I'm still getting my head around. For some reason, pressing S to jump is, like, really screwing me up, and I'm not sure why. I can really just hold up and left all the time, and that's pretty much going to take care of, like, the traversal element. I've noticed the tops of the platforms also seem to have maybe ice on top of them, so I guess it's chilly over here. Oh, hello. What would you like to talk about, sir? Anything? You don't seem to be the talkative type, eh? Alright, well, I guess that was a bit of a waste. I guess we'll head back in this direction. Maybe I need to go find an object. Or maybe I don't realize that there's a button I was supposed to press there. I feel pretty sure that there are NPC interactions in this. But even if there aren't, perhaps they could be implied. There's a lot you can do with just a few little emotions or, you know, simple pixel art. Oh, well, there's not much to see there. I quite like that he can climb up walls. That's not something you see done too often. Can I go down? I thought I could. Sometimes I guess it kills you, other times it's fine. Wait, was there a light tracking my movement when I was... Oh, no, it just happened to be glowing a little bit there. I like the tile aesthetic. It's very cool. What's up with you? Are you a bad guy? No. You're just kind of silly, huh? You should go back to Super Crate Box, or you'll be quite at home. Nice ambience. The little pitter-patter on the feet is lovely, and the background has like a soft, not drone, but like windy kind of ambience. Oh, nothing down here either? Well, I should probably stick to heading in the direction of the item that I'm supposed to be finding, which seems to be telling me that it is over there to the right, beyond the next couple screens, so let's see if we can go towards that. I can probably go down here as well, so let's maybe check that out on the meter. Yep, okay, let's try that. I really like exploration type games, so this type of thing is really up my alley. And I guess I didn't exactly know what to expect from it, which is the only reason I never played it. That and just, you know, being generally busy. But yeah, I think this is probably something I should have put a little bit higher on my prioritization scale. It's tough though. I've got, I don't know, at least 60 or 70 outstanding games that I'm sorting through right now that I'm trying to put in an order that makes sense to play on the show. And granted, you know, one a day is, it's a lot of content to make, but at the same time, it's like I could be easily doing 3 a day and still not run out of games. So, I do feel, though, that I have, maybe not an obligation, but I do, for my own sake, want to catalog, I guess, all the ones that I feel like are the most influential or important to the indie community, and I think Knytt is definitely highly respected. That is how you pronounce it, right? And if it's not, I apologize. It might be Knytt. Regardless. So we've entered a much happier looking zone. Whoa, I didn't realize what I just walked into there. Everything looks like it's made out of like graham crackers or, I don't know, the textural cookie that you get with those wafers. I can't seem to do much with that. I like these little guys walking around, they're cute. And I really like the ambience that these tiles keep moving by themselves. It reminds me a little bit of that Sugar Cube game that I played a while back. Oh, hello. So we've gone outside again. Look at that ambience with the moving pine trees. Right, this looks like it might be a little bit of a jumping puzzle. I'm pretty much okay with that. How am I going to get... There we go. Not too bad. Kind of prefer... I maybe should have mapped this to a gamepad, but, you know, too late now. See how my keyboard skills are doing. I'm gonna guess I probably can't grab the side of clouds. That's not how you grab anything. Let's see if I can do that again. My hands are just, like, less coordinated when it comes to keyboards. Alright, there we go. What's over here? More clouds! I guess we need to traverse even further. That is not going to be a possible jump. I'm not sure why I tried that. So, yeah, okay. Well, I just screwed that pretty badly. What's over to the right a little further? I'm not going to give up. I just want to keep exploring, and I'll go back. Games like this, I feel, generally warrant a map. That's a big part of the way I like to play completionism-style games, is to, you know, check off a box at a time on this big mini-map, and watch your progress accrue, you know, with percentages and such, and, you know, unlocking items and things. Oh, nice. Little cloud city up here. I don't think there's a map in this particular game. I mean, that's okay. It kind of makes the onus on the player to figure out where it is you're going and what it is you're trying to find. I'm, like, way out of the path here. What are you about? You're pretty cool. I really like that there's all these ambient creatures walking around and, like, stuff going on, and it doesn't feel like everything's just trying to kill you, as is usually the case. Where are you going? Oh, man. I think I'm... Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I think I'm, like, way out of my league now when it comes to where I am. It's good to have this little bit of animation, too. Like, I don't mind the really sparse platforms. Like, everything is pretty minimalist, like not very detailed. But it's good that there are some little details that help to make things stand out and feel like a higher quality, like more rich experience. You know, the little bubbles, the flowing lava, the cracks in the background. All that stuff adds up. It's up here. Whoa, big lava field. Guess I'm not going that way. Oh, another little Pac-Man guy. Looks like nothing tries to hurt you either. I mean, there's not even like dangerous cacti or anything. It's usually an easy opportunity. What are you about? Silly penguin? Some kind of silly bird, regardless. I don't think I'm gonna be getting too far over here. Maybe I can go up this edge. Nope, I can only jump one tile high. Not a huge fan of... I don't want to say I'm not a huge fan of backtracking, because that's a silly thing to say given the style of game this is, but like the aimless kind of meandering. I like to have a pretty specific set goal, and it's not like I don't, because I have this to point me in the right direction. It's just I don't know what I'm even trying to get. Although I guess that will be remedied soon enough. Okay, I guess not right there, though. If I can just find one item that I could grab, maybe I could understand what the point of the items even are. Maybe I'm supposed to get upgrades or something, but it's just not happening for me. Maybe I need to make a better jump when it comes to this. Seems very thoughtful the way these paths are laid out, and I like that quite a bit. There we go. Did I not go all the way up this one? Maybe I just didn't. I should jump off of maybe this edge here. Oh, so close. So even if I get to here, it's not going to help me at all. Third time's the charm, I guess. Try one more time. Oh, I didn't jump there, and that sucks for me. But I'm guessing the reason people are so into this game and the reason that it has garnered so much acclaim is mostly just due to the little touches of ambience and the charm to it, which I think is pretty readily apparent. I mean, just even playing this in a few minutes, I already feel like I'm starting to really like this whole thing. And I don't even know what I'm doing or where I'm going yet, so that's a good mark. There we go. Alright, so let's see if my pointer... Okay, it's still saying to go down, so let's go down, because I just want to follow the rules for a second. Still saying to go over and down more. Looks like quite an expansive environment, too. I really appreciate that. It's the biggest buzzkill when you get a game and you're really starting to get into the environment and the ambience of it, and then all of a sudden it's just like, well, you've seen everything there is to see. Thanks for playing. I don't like that. I want to actually be able to really sink my teeth into it. Have a little bit of an exploration adventure, find some stuff that I didn't think I could get to. And this game seems like it's got a lot of those little details, and that's what I love. And I guess I can go down a little further. Oh, it's very dark over here. What do we have here? We got some kind of ferns or fronds or something. I don't get what's up with these little, like, half hot dogs sticking out of the ceiling. They look like they fell in half or something. Man, if this guy couldn't climb, this game would be a nightmare. This would be, like, a really huge pain in the butt platforming challenge. Alright, looks like I might have made it to the next place I needed to go. I'm probably doing this way out of sequence or whatever. If there is even a sequence, I don't know that. But I guess we'll find out. Oh, I like the nice touch down here. It really has a nice shady feeling. The change from the colored light to the gray like that. Hey, look, it's the gear. Alright, so we've got a gear. That's cool. What does that get me? There's our list of items. I guess we're just rebuilding our spaceship. I was just hoping that maybe some of these items would give me abilities at the same time. Maybe that's asking a little much. I don't know. So I did this totally in a weird direction. Like, I probably shouldn't have come this far out to the right. I probably should have explored everything very thoroughly in the first place. Just fall, man. What can these do? Can they do anything? No. What happens if I fall in this? Oh, instant death. Alright, so liquid seemed to be a bad call for our little mouse friend, or whatever you want to say he is. I don't really even know. Right, we need to go left, and then back up, and then maybe we need to take a journey all the way back to the beginning, because I don't think I can make too much more progress around to where I am. Oh, I can go down here between these two gaps. I feel like I'm doing some spelunking. I feel like we're in the... Oh, right, this is not right. I need to not be here. I feel like we're in the cavern zone of A Boy and His Blob some of the time, which felt like uncharted territory, like nobody knows where you are when you're in that. It's one of the reasons I kind of like that game, which, I don't know, was that game even all that popular? Maybe it wasn't, but it had some cool ideas, and it was one of the first sandboxy type games, at least at the beginning, that I'm aware of. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing some very difficult platforming in these areas. Maybe not. There's a lot of unknowns. We're working on it. Can't make it up there. I don't think I can jump this gap. Oh, not if I don't jump, I can't. It's pretty far to go. No, I can't make that jump. And if I go this way, I believe... Oh, there might be a path back up from the right. Already forgetting my paths and how I got to where I was. Yeah, so that's just the way back up. And if we go back to the right now, I don't think I've gone this far yet. But I don't think I need to tell you anymore that I'm quite enjoying this. It's a kind of a relaxing, tranquil thing that you can spend some time with and just bask in, you know, the atmosphere and the ambience. And very cool that we're going a little dark with it, too, because I wasn't expecting that. Oh, you're a dude with really big feet. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Hello? Bobbing head lady? What are you doing? Can you help me build a bridge across this, please? Probably not. Can I go in his house? Because I remember you could do that in one of the other games. Alright, what's down here? Oh, wow. It's gonna look like a creepy Super Meat Boy level all of a sudden. Sparkly music and little red glowies. Very cool. And down a little bit more. I really like these little colorful lights. They're very pretty. I know I can make that jump. I just have to catch it in the right spot. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Oh, there's a little lava guy down there, sort of like in Super Metroid. I guess I can come up the other side. Maybe this is how you get across that water. It's definitely a bit of an adventure. Oh, we've got a pushable item. I wasn't expecting that. I guess we opened up a shortcut in a way. I'm pretty sure I can use this minecart to jump up to that edge there, which is pretty cool. What's that? Is that a thing, or is that an object? Oh, that was an item. Okay, I needed that. Hard to tell if something's alive or an item in this game. What if I go back this way? Am I gonna... Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna be right here, and you are not interested in speaking. Surprisingly eerie sometimes that you can be in a world where nothing interacts with anything else. You wouldn't really expect that to be something that's disconcerting, but it kind of is. Actually, I should push that minecart all the way down here. I'm guessing I can make the jump off the top of that. I'm pretty sure I can anyway. That's one of the things about Limbo that made it so creepy. You know, everything was generally silent. There were a few exceptions, I guess. But there were usually, like, things making death sounds, or, like, things about to kill you. Everything was very angry in Limbo. But I still enjoyed it quite a bit. I like that this character's only limitation is just what you can jump across. Like, vertical is not usually something that you have the ability to traverse, or verticality, I should say. Usually you need some sort of ability to be able to have that at your disposal, but in this case, it's just part of the fun. Okay, there's a bridge there. I thought that was not actually a bridge for a moment. I don't think I can make a jump up around a tile. I don't have Mega Man's air dash skills. And same deal with that, so I guess this is a dead end for now. I believe I could probably... It's like a bottleneck. I could come back in either of the directions to that center point, but I don't think I can go out from that point at all. And up we go. Probably just going to play for a couple more minutes here, and then we'll wrap it up, because I don't want to spoil all of the exploration and adventure for you guys. Although, I'm guessing probably most of you have seen a lot of what this game has to offer, because it's been around for a few years as far as I know. And I mentioned before that, what was it, Knytt Underground, I believe, is the title of the one that's on Greenlight. I'm pretty sure that one actually has NPC interactions. Oh, I really like the strobing tiles here, that's cool. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I actually really like the sense of solitude and tranquility of not having things talking, or like having to think about story at all, or worrying about like what people are thinking or saying. It's just purely you and the environment, and that's all there is. So, I mean, granted, there's more to it than just the NPCs in the updated or spiritual successor version. Little protozoa down there. But, you know, just in my opinion, I think that, in a way, that may possibly be a step backward, but that's just my opinion, so... I also haven't even played the game, so I shouldn't be qualified to even say. Just going from a couple of videos I've watched. Oh, what's going on up here? Very nice. Little twinkly waterfalls. The sound design, I think, is a very strong element to this, because since you don't have NPCs or anyone really saying anything or much beyond just decorative animations, I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. This is not that bad. He seems to just fall off the wall every single time. And yeah, but I wasn't pressing S or something. He's just like not jumping. Is that not a thing? Can I not make a wall jump from left to right? I can just go like right to left. Come on. Seriously, what's going on here? He just keeps falling. There we go. I was holding up the whole time. Maybe that was the problem. Anyway, I'm glad there's not a ton of crazy problems when it comes to platforming. It's not like the platforming is really the biggest challenge. It's mostly about exploration. Oh, well, it looks like I lost my previous train of thought. I try not to do that, but sometimes it happens. Alright, I guess I'm kind of doomed here. And I can't make that jump. So, what? Just go back down? That's a little lame. Not even an object here? I don't get it. It's just straight up dead end. Maybe this is just the eastern border of this map. Could be. Just wish it wasn't so difficult to get up there. I really like that there's a modding community around this too, because this is definitely something I could see myself wanting to play with and make maps of. I just really like the idea of just pure, simple exploration. Oh, why am I glowing? What did I do? Is it you? Oh, that thing hurts me? Oh. I'm a little disappointed. I didn't expect that at all. Haven't had that problem yet. Alright, well I guess I gotta actually do some accurate jumping now. Not a big deal. Just started to get trained that that was not something that was gonna happen really. Whoa, that thing's creepy. Big teeth. What's up here? Nothing much? Okay, well, I guess I should take this time then to wrap up the episode. I think this has been a pretty good look at what you can expect from Knytt. Definitely a game I'm glad you guys suggested, and it's one that I should have looked at a long time ago. So I'm appreciative that we got to finally take the time and add it to the Indie Impressions library, so to speak. Indie Impressions collection, maybe. Oh, the music's kicking in too. So, that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, remember to head on over to the website, which is www.indie-impressions.com. Now you can check out all the old and new videos, sort them by distribution method and genre. There is our shiny, glowy green object that we needed. And when you're at the site, feel free to check out the forums, because we've got a bunch of game giveaways and such with pixels, which are basically just free little bits of currency you can accrue over at the site by just leaving comments on my videos there. And you also get 2 more of them every time you visit every 12 hours, so over time you'll collect this little currency that you can actually end up spending for free indie game, well, normally paid indie games, but you get them for free by, contributing and being a proud and useful member on the site. And one of the ways you can be a useful member on the site is by saying hey on the forums and keeping things going over there. We definitely could use your help. And I do want to build a pretty strong, discussion-based community around, the art and indie games and all of the good things that they do for us. So I could always use you guys to come visit. And when you're done with the site, though, facebook.com/indieimpressions, there we go. And if you'd like to leave a like on the Facebook page, you'll get every day's new video delivered right into your Facebook stream. It makes it convenient so you don't have to go looking for them. And I also do the occasional contests, game giveaways, and news updates through there as well, so it doesn't hurt. Only takes a second. It helps me out quite a bit. And lastly, if you have a suggestion or you're a game developer and you'd like to possibly get your game shown off on the show, quickest way to reach me is to send me a tweet on Twitter at RockLeeSmile, and links are all going to be in the description, as well as the download link for this game itself. And I also do have a contact form on the website, so if you want to send me an email for a press release or anything, feel free to do that as well. Always open to talk to anyone who wants to say hey. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and make sure you come back again tomorrow for another awesome indie game, and I hope you have a lovely night. Later.